Morning students. In last lecture, I already explained about metalloids. Metalloids are those which have the properties, which show the properties of metal also and non-metal also. Then solution. Solution made from solute and solvent. When both together mix each other, that forms the homogeneous mixture, that forms the solution. Now in this lecture, we have to discuss about saline water, salty water, salt. The water which has salt, a solution. When you mix was NaCl in water, sodium chloride in water, Na means sodium, Cl means chloride. Cation name always first, anion name always at last, and anion name is always end at ide. Sodium chloride. Sodium chloride plus water means common salt plus water. The water is a mixture of salt plus water. Understand? Saline water is a mixture of salt plus water. Salt is like a solute and water is a solvent. Yes, saline water is a sterile solution which kills the infection without bacteria. When you boil anything, it means you sterile the things. Yes, sterile the things. Sterile solution used for intravenous infusion. You know, doctor injected the fluid in the blood or drug by using the fluid with the help of injection. Doctor infusing the any liquid which have the drugs in the body, in the blood stream with the help of injection. Yes, patients are treated with this provide them immediate energy. When person have very less energy, sick, we have to provide the saline water and plus glucose. By supplying the extra glucose. It provides the extra, by providing the extra glucose and salt and water, so we have to provide the extra energy to the patient. Saline solution have a medicinal use. So it replaces the lost salt from our body during sickness. When we are sick, we lost the salt in the form of water, sweat. So patient require more energy. So that's why we have to give the that is a saline water. Yes. Next is the compound. Compounds are two types. I already told to you, when two or more elements combine each other, that forms a compound in definite proportion, in a fixed proportion by mass. For example, yes, that is compound. Let's see. For example, water. You know, hydrogen have mass 1 gram. So total 2 gram, 16 gram. 1:8. When 1:8, when 1 gram of hydrogen combine with 8 gram of oxygen, then water form. The compound only form when any element react in a fixed proportion by mass, fixed ratio. Yes, compounds are two type actually. Yes, first one is a organic compound and second one is a inorganic compound. Already told to you in the table of matter. Matter classified into physical and chemical. Chemically it divided into two parts, pure and impure substance. Pure substance divided into element and compound. Element divided into 4 parts, metal, non-metal, metalloid and noble gas. Now compound divided into 2 parts, organic and inorganic compounds. Yes, first definition of organic compound are those which made from living things. You are able to make the compound naturally also or artificially by using chemical also. Organic compounds are those which made from living things. Keep in mind. And inorganic compound are those which made from non-living things. Yes, inorganic compounds are those which made from non-living things, students. But this definition wrong. When one scientist is there, Haller, which make the organic compound from non-living things. Urea, first compound. Urea, NH2CO, NH2. This is the formula of urea. Students. In Haller scientist is there which make the organic compound from non-living things. So that's why their definition wrong. Now their definition is what? Organic compound are those which made from carbon and hydrogen. If oxygen is there, okay. Nitrogen, other element is there, okay. For example, methane, CH4. Carbon also, hydrogen also. Organic. Yes, any other? CH3OH. When OH group become alcohol is there, alcohol. But here carbon also, hydrogen also. When you replace one H replace with OH. When you replace one H with OH. Here carbon or hydrogen is there. It means it is organic in nature. Yes, inorganic. 118 elements are there in periodic table, students. My dear students, 118 elements are there in periodic table. Inorganic. There are three types of chemistry: physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry. I already told to you in physical chemistry we do the study the state change: solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to liquid, liquid to solid. But in organic chemistry we have studied the carbon and its compound, carbon and hydrogen compounds are there and their derivative. Yes, in organic chemistry we have to study the full periodic table without carbon. Yes, if carbon and hydrogen together we have to study in the organic chemistry, and full periodic table we have to study in the inorganic chemistry. Yes, students. Organic definition what? Now the compound which made from carbon and hydrogen, that is called organic. Or inorganic, yes, other element like ammonia, for example, NH3, no carbon is there, inorganic. CO2, no hydrogen is there, inorganic. Like this. So we have to discuss the inorganic compound one by one. Example of inorganic compound more. Yes, NaCl, sodium chloride, no carbon, hydrogen. HCl, no carbon is there. That is also inorganic. So we have to discuss one by one. Yes. First of all, we have to discuss, yes, inorganic definition. Limestone, example, inorganic. Limestone means calcium carbonate, inorganic. Calcium hydroxide. This one is the formula of limestone. Calcium hydroxide formula, lime water. And another is the slaked lime. Calcium oxide, inorganic. Yes, quick lime. HCl. Here also HCl. H2SO4, sulfuric acid. NaCl, sodium chloride. Example of organic compound. Example of organic compound is a carbohydrate. C6H12O6, glucose. Sucrose. C12H22O11, sucrose. These are sugars made from carbon and hydrogen. Oxygen is there, so it's okay. So carbon, hydrogen only. That's why it is called organic compounds. Protein also made from carbon and hydrogen. But a little bit of nitrogen also. In this nitrogen is there. Amino acids are there. That's why it is called organic. So we have to discuss the inorganic compound one by one, students. Yes, students. First we have to discuss the sodium chloride, NaCl. First of all, we have to know how you form the sodium chloride. Common salt. Common salt. Yes, common salt, NaCl. Example, one reaction is there that not in your syllabus, but you have to, this is for your knowledge only, student. Acid plus base. You know, in atomic structure I already told what is acid, like HCl. When HCl break, it gives H positive, Cl negative. Which one give H positive? That is called acid. H2SO4 also lose 2 hydrogen, acid only. HNO3, nitric acid, also lose 1 hydrogen. So that is also acid. Base is what? For example, NaOH. When NaOH break, it give in water only. It converted into ions. That gives a OH negative. Which one give OH negative? That is called base. That is called base. So acid plus base, this is a journal reaction. You have to revise all journal. About 9 journal reaction is there. And chemistry is very easy for you, student. Acid plus base gives us salt plus water. Keep in mind. Not forget this thing. Important things are there for all classes. Yes, acid plus base gives salt plus water. HCl plus NaOH. Yes, you know. H1 positive, chlorine 1 negative. Put the valency. 1 positive, OH 1 negative. Their positive react with the negative, their positive react. Very easy reaction. You know, when H positive and OH negative, which thing form? Water. Water is made from H positive and OH negative. Na plus Cl, you already know, crisscross. NaCl. Very easy formula, yes. This is the formation of sodium chloride. Preparation of sodium chloride. Very easy reaction, student. Note there. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. When you put the acid in base or base in acid, that form the salt plus water. Any other reaction? Yes, for example, HNO3, nitric acid. Nitric acid. Yes, nitric acid. When nitric acid react with the KOH, potassium hydroxide, 1 positive, 1 negative. This also base, this also acid. H positive, NO3 is 1 negative with the nitrate. When H positive react with the OH, that gives the water always. K plus NO3 by crisscross. That's why I speak, you have to revise polyatomic and monatomic. Very important. Yes, KNO3, potassium nitrate. Very easily. Yes, very easy, student. This is the reaction of the formation of a sodium chloride. This one. This one is the reaction of formation of NaCl. So now we have to see the uses of sodium chloride one by one. Yes. First, it is used as an ingredient in the cooking. You already know we have to use the salt in the vegetables also, during cooking also. Yes. Used to prepare the chemical like HCl. You already seen there. Yes. If NaCl is there, if you put water again, the reaction of acid and base is reversible in nature. The reaction of acid base is reversible in nature. Keep in mind. If they take the if you take this reactant, then product form what? Here Na 1 positive, Cl 1 negative. Water always H positive, OH negative. Positive with negative, positive with negative. That form NaOH and HCl again. And when HCl break, you know, H2 plus Cl2. So reaction only tell their uses. Yes, see there. NaCl used the formation of sodium hydroxide as base used in the soap. Na hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. Yes. HCl also. And you can say that sodium chloride used to the formation of chlorine gas and hydrogen gas. Used to formation of HCl, chlorine and NaOH. Understand? NaOH, HCl, chlorine. According to the reaction. It used in the manufacture of soap. Yes. when you try to make the soap in the lab, so you have to add a little bit sodium chloride. Keep sodium chloride in it. Keep in mind. That's why it is used in the formation of soap. Used as a preservative. You know. I think so. You every time you eat the ice cream, student like the ice cream. Ice cream not melt. You see na, ice cream not melt when any person put the NaCl in ice. It is used as a preservative. You also put this sodium chloride in pickles also. It protects us from the microorganism. Used as a preservative. Yes. Next inorganic compound is a HCl, because it not contain carbon and hydrogen. Hydrochloric acid. Name is a hydrochloric acid, because it give H positive. That's why only. In old class, when in small class you do study what? Which turns the blue litmus to red, that is called acid. Yes, sodium chloride used in office, home to clean the floor, tiles, toilets, etc. Clean this. And you know, in our stomach also gastric juices are there. Yes, gastric juices. One of the gastric juices is HCl. What is their function? When it attack on the food, it kill the bacteria. It kill the bacteria of the food and make the food acidic. And pepsin enzyme only do their work on when food is acidic in nature. Keep in mind, when food is acidic in nature. So pepsin only attack on the food when food is acidic in nature. What is the function of peptine? Yes, pepsin. To convert the protein into peptones. Into simple form. Then you are able to digest very easily. So this is the second compound. Next compound we have to discuss in next lecture, students. Thank you.